Hey guys, today's Studio 101. I have the pleasure of speaking to the fabulous, the larger than life Sister Mama.
Hey, my roses now.
Hey sis.
Hey, yeah, I'm just going.
Oh, good, thank you. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Looking fabulous. So, what have you been up to lately?
Well, it's my first summer off in about 5 years, but I've really been using the time to strategize and put things in place for my two businesses and my event that's coming up.
Sounds awesome. Would you like to share a bit more with us?
Right, I'm a coffee trainer, Cre8Coffee.com, you can find me there. I've been funded by the ANC Award funding to run a barista free training course for people living in SE8, which is around that Evelyn ward, between the ages of 15 to 25.
Interesting. So, could you explain to us what a barista is and what actually that involves?
Basically, it's posh coffee. So all those posh coffees you see in all these 9,000 coffee shops you see springing up in the so-called up-and-coming areas,
Oh.
I train people to understand the coffee menu, to know how to steam milk, now to learn how to pull shots, and also there are a lot of career paths within the coffee industry, and I would like lots more local people to be able to either work locally or have the choice to work other places.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. So, with your future endeavors with your coffee brand, where do you see it? Do you see it going international as well as locally?
That will be the dream eventually. I
Amen.
definitely would like to franchise the brand. I mean, I've already been contacted by two London boroughs to replicate the scheme, but I'm not ready yet. So between myself, my business strategist, you collecting content for me, my brand content collector, what the
Thank
word
you.
is, and my soon-to-be investors in the business. I'm being a busy bee, feeling grateful, feeling thankful, but also projecting forward all the things that I want to come with me with the coffee brand. I also have a charity that I'm setting up called She, and it's a creative endeavour working with around creativity with women and their families.
Amazing. I think it's such a good thing to have a project that women can feed into and feel empowered by.
I think it's a great idea. We've been able to use creativity. I got the idea from nearly 2 years ago. I did a vision board workshop at College Library as part of International Women's Month. And it occurred to me that I wanted to do something, so my business model has slightly changed. Originally, I was only going to work with women over 50, but I'm about inclusivity and also the peer-to-peer support you can get from learning from each other and supporting each other's whatever their process is or how they deliver a product or service. So I thought to myself, running the workshop, which was pretty successful, and there was a young lady there who actually had a workshop space, self-taught, and she was renting a studio space in Woolwich Works. And I thought, this is great because I've never used it. I said, you've managed to get a space. So maybe think, there must be lots of people out there for numerous reasons that they're not doing their God-given gift because they either don't have the support, they either have other things, paying bills, being carers, being parents. And I thought, no, that would be my
Absolutely.
niche in the market, supporting creativity. And it's not just about you having a creative flair yourself. It could be that I'm an accountant, but I'd like to work in a creative field. Or I want to do admin, office management, but I'd like to work it for a non-profit or in a creative area. So that's how she came about, which stands for S stands for share, H stands for heal, and E stands for education, which is basically scaling up. So that is something that I'm really, really excited about. And my next endeavour, so the 16th of September, we are basically having the pre-launch of the charity. We're doing a fashion extravaganza. We're doing a walk through Deptford Market.
Sounds very flamboyant.
Well, we want all our dandies and all our peacocks to come through. We want you to come through in your Sunday best. We want it to be a inclusive family event where you come down and we just walk around Deptford. So it's like a fashion show, but it's organic and we're going to take it wherever it goes. And people who join, we'll be like the Pied Piper. I don't know if that's the best example, but people will just join it, or they have sprinter groups that will walk in And I've also got an international designer. I feel really blessed who actually works with women in the north of England, who's going to bring down a spectacular finale piece. And don't really want to speak on that right now, but I'm just quite excited that more and more creatives are coming through. So what I would like to say is, if there's any creative people out there, independent designers, photographers, models, makeup artists, videographers, anybody who would remotely be interested in showcasing what they're doing, please come through to Bianca, or no, just come through to Bianca. I'm not doing the you filter them through, or you can come through on my website, which is cre8coffee.com, which is spelled CRE with the number 8, coffee, COFFEE.com. And let's make this a yearly sustainable event. We are also promoting, and I think that's the word, sustainable fashion, upcycling, recycling. So my range that I'm actually putting in, it's all dresses and samples that I've used before that I'm upcycling. So that's quite an interesting way of approaching, because nobody really needs to buy fast fashion. As Vivian Westwood said, God rest her soul, we should buy less but spend more. And we have the creativity, we have the land, we have the people. So really we should be investing in up and coming designers, or at least recycling, swapping, sharing clothing. There's no need to keep buying from the chain stores. This isn't necessary. And if we are thinking about our own sister mamas abroad and their families, we are supporting an industry that's not sustainable, that kills the earth, and doesn't treat the workers and their families very well. You always hear about horrible things happening.
Absolutely, cheap labour.
You know, businesses collapsing. There's no floor, fire doors are trapped, and we have to be conscious about this. I really got into this sustainability malarkey, but taking, I'm being playful, but it's serious. My 3-year-old grandchild, she's 5 now, came in and gave me a speech about, Nanny, why have you got all these bags? Nanny, you need to get a forever bag.
She sounds very smart.
She is. She's a fluent reader, and she's very curious. And I thought, well, if my 3-year-old, now 5-year-old grandchild is saying, Nanny, what are you doing about planet Earth, which is really their Earth to come? We all can do something.
Absolutely. The children are the future after all.
Absolutely.
It's been amazing talking to you, sis, and hearing about all your new ventures. It all sounds very exciting. My name's Bianca. I can be contacted on Instagram, Biaborogram, and you can watch me on my YouTube channel. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.